Yeah.
Hello, how are
What's
you?
up? You good?
Good, yourself?
I'm straight. I had to leave out this event.
Okay,
We all good.
all
So what,
right.
what we talking about today?
So we got a nice little session for you today. But could you introduce yourself to our all lovely seven odd people in our audience right now?
I am DJ Skinny, DJ for a lot of artists moving around from Chicago.
All right. So this is DJ Skinny, everybody, and for because I didn't introduce myself, I am Cheyenne, and I will be the host for today. It's nice to meet you, DJ Skinny.
So appreciate it.
So it's a pleasure having you here. So let's start by diving into your background with DJing, your journey into the creative field, inspired you to take the creative field.
You said how did I do what?
I said, what's your background and journey into DJing?
I started DJing when I was 11 years old. Uh, uh, started DJing in the clubs when I was 16. Been moving around, did a lot of things. Still working, almost there.
What inspired you to pursue this creative field?
Actually, I couldn't even tell you. Uh, my uncle was a DJ, so I was growing up watching him. Uh, I really couldn't even. I don't even remember like how did I start.
Okay, so what is an accomplishment that you hold near and dear to you? I know you've worked on some projects like the Millennial Tour, and I saw you was on tour with Bossman Digo. So, what is one of your favorite collaborations you've done so far? What made it special for you as well?
I think my favorite was, let me see, when I did the Donda things with Kanye. What was that, 2020? Yeah, the Bossman Dilo tour. That's probably the best tour I ever did. It was probably better than Millennial Tour. Everything was laid out perfect. Uh, everything cool. He cool as an artist, and he don't act Hollywood or nothing like that. So yeah.
Is there a particular moment within any of those?
Let me see. Let me think. Let me think. It's just like exploring the cities you won't think that'll be popping. Like the best show we did on this tour was Myrtle Beach. That wasn't the official tour date. They added that the week of, and it was a sold out show, and the energy was just like 100% there. But outside of that, let me see. Outside of that, it's probably the Donda show we did with Drake and Cali, the Free Hoover show. Yeah, that had to be probably the best one.
How'd you come across that opportunity to be able to do that?
John Monopoly. I met him, let's say 2018, I believe. And then once he put Ruga on the album, we was already like around each other a lot. So I had to fly there anyway. So the opportunity came up when we got to like knock out the show. It was a
Okay, sounds like right place, right time. Connections are
oh
very
yeah,
important.
definitely. Know,
All
pop
right.
up opportunities.
So, I just have a question about your creative process. How do you select artists, tracks for your mixes or playlists?
Well, the main thing with me right now, I'm trying to break underground artists. So upcoming artists, that's my focus right now. Getting them in the right hands in the right people, stuff like that. And I just want to see everybody win. So any opportunity I have, I try to jump on it and help others, like especially from Chicago, because Chicago get overlooked. These upcoming artists, they get overlooked a lot. It's like you have to be in Atlanta. So now that I got the proper people I'm working with now, I could pull them all the way through. Choosing an artist to work with, like as far as touring and stuff like that, it really just come about like word of mouth. So people be asking me like, "Can you do this show with me? Do this show?" And it just come up. I honestly, it just come up, like literally.
Okay. Um, Any tips for artists looking to get their music played by DJs? Like, what advice would you give those people?
Rule number one: just be consistent. You stay consistent, keep networking with people. I promise you're gonna make it. Outside of that, everybody knows it comes with a budget. Like you gotta have money. It's like you gotta have a budget behind you. You don't have to have money, but you have to have support and a budget behind you somewhere because everything ain't free. Like sometimes I took a bite and I paid for a few things to happen for artists. So it's just like it comes with ups and downs, but just stay consistent. That's the main thing. I see people consistent. I try to help my hardest to help them out. I said, well, that's a good budget. Honestly, it's between about 60 and 100,000, really. I've been hearing that. Like I've been hearing different numbers within there a couple times, so it's just like I know you gotta have this type of money and stuff like that. You can do small bits and pieces at a time, but you gotta start somewhere. Like marketing. Marketing is the number one thing in this industry.
Okay, and then for what's the best way to get in contact with the DJ to pitch your music? Like, what's the best
Come
email?
out to that. So it's like honestly, it's better to meet that DJ in person. So if you see this DJ you want to get in, connection with, you see them posting that they gonna be at this club, come kick it with them. That DJ keeps seeing you come outside, like come and kick it just to kick it before you even ask to play a song. They go, I'm noticing this person. That's how I am. And then it's just like, boom, I see them fourth time and they, hey man, you can play one of my tracks. Yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. I play, a minute of it and stuff like that. So it's they catch the hook and everything like that. But it just coming outside networking. It's part of networking. That's all part of networking.
Okay, so I just learned about a DJ service pack. Is that still necessary for artists to provide DJ?
100% because so like now with me working with different record labels and stuff like that, everyone still does a DJ pack and they do an email blast. So you get it to the right person that has like, that process. I don't even know how to call it, but it go a long way. Like right now, Capitol Records send an email probably every 3 hours. But that's just of course bigger artists. But that email blast definitely works. Like it's a couple people in Chicago, DJ Morris. It's a lot. I go down the list on DJs that break records on the regular. So they push out. Yeah, it's a lot of pushing. It's just people they overlook it.
What do you need to include in a DJ service?
Number one thing, clean version. You gotta have a clean version. If you want your song played on the radio, you gotta have a clean version. We suggest you have that, an intro, outro version, of course the dirty, and then do a DJ drop. Like if you want such and such DJs to play that song, you do a drop for them. A DJ drops, you basically say their name, you rocking with such and such. Well, that go a long way with DJs. I know a lot of DJs. That's a thing that they request. Right. So that service pack, I put a whole list together. Any upcoming artists that's on here, you want your song play, I put a list together, everything you need.
So should upcoming artists expect to pay DJs to play their tracks?
It's a 50-50. Sometimes it's just that moment. So like if it's number one party in the city right now, basically, and it's prime time hours, of course, it's gonna cost something. Depending on your relationship with that DJ. I got a couple artists I won't charge $1 to. Just come on, let's run it. But it's like certain situations you have to because at the end of the day, if you in this prime time hour DJing and you got the energy here, now you got to bring it down because it might be a hot song, but everybody don't know it, so they expect it. They looking around like, what is this? So it kind of, fall 50-50.
Okay, okay. So I'm hearing very much so
Oh yeah,
relationships.
that's the main thing. That's what all I told you. Everything builds back up to networking. That network can take you a long way in this industry.
I know you said it before, but for the people in the back, could you recommend a reasonable promotional budget for upcoming artists looking for DJ support?
In between 60 and $100,000. You might get lucky. Like without that budget, you might get lucky, have a hit song, and it just blow up. If it blow up, then that's your money for your next set. So
Okay, wonderful.
yeah,
Great. So I have some more questions for
that's
you.
cool.
Who are your influences?
My influences. Let's see. DJ Malhigh started me off when I was 15, like getting in clubs. So I always look up to and respect him. My main mentor is a Morris. It's like a big brother to me. Like beyond industry, Morris helped me out with a lot of stuff. Like that man will call me in a heartbeat, do this, don't do that. It just go a long way. So I got a couple more mentors, but those like the main two.
Okay. And what are some lessons that they taught you? Like if you can think of one or two about this industry and your profession.
All money ain't good money, 100%. Deaf. So that's throughout. I mean, outside of this industry, all money is not good money. So people see this amount. I didn't came across a lot of things that I could have took just for the money, but it ain't worth it at the end of the day. It's about you.
Much respect for that.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare for a set, and what's your process for crowd?
I come in and read the crowd. I don't prepare. I don't sit and think about songs unless it's like a theme type of event. So like I do a lot of different races events, so a lot of Hispanic events and stuff like that. So of course I have to prepare for that because honestly I don't even know what one word of songs I be playing and those type of events. But other than that, clubs and everything, I come in. I probably come in 20 minutes early, read the crowd, see what's the vibe, and then you could go from there. It's like it's never just set in stone what I'm gonna play. It's all off the top. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So what's your favorite piece of gear or software, and why do you prefer it over other?
My computer, I mean, it's just like without my MacBook, that's my life. So I really don't have no other like favorite piece. It's just like what's needed. Without my computer, I don't make money right now. So
Is it a particular software you use, like for mixing or?
oh, Serato, yeah, gotta be. I mean, Serato's number one industry thing right now, so it's always Serato. Prefer CDJs. You know, you understand that way going on.
Can you explain a little bit more?
CDJs is turntables. That's the easiest way I can break it down. It's turntables. Uh, it's just an industry standard. Like most arenas gonna have CDJs, so they make it easier with these controllers. But I still prefer CDJs. It's like the feeling of it is just different.
Okay, all right. How do you go about discovering new music, and how do you decide what tracks to include in your sets?
So I get emails. Like I said earlier, I get emails almost a couple times a day. So I go through that and see like, okay, this obviously is gonna be next. Uh, Upcoming artists, I get those a lot in my DM. So I actually sit and listen to that. Like when I'm on the plane, I'm sitting there listening to upcoming artists, like to see what can I do with this record, when can I play an opening and closer set, mid set, like stuff like that. It's just there's a lot of different avenues of me going to choose the next record I want to help push.
And what do you look for when you're choosing an artist to like push? Like what's qualities for what you?
You gotta have good quality. I don't want to hear honestly. I don't want to hear like home studios unless it's like a well put together home studio. You could tell in a track, this was a rush track or was it like not mixed and mastered perfectly or stuff like that. There's different steps to it. They say any epic fails when hooking up at venues. No, not really because it's like now I'm at a point where I could connect to anything because I pay for a software, like the higher version of Serato. So it's just like, I mean, if it's something I know is crazy when I woke up, I just won't connect. Like, but I haven't ran into that. Except for like out of town clubs, a small club, and the DJ bring a $25 controller. It's just like you can't do nothing with that. I won't even waste my time, but it's just like I haven't connected and like boom, I don't know what to do. I carry two computers at each event, well, almost each event, but yeah, I always got to back up.
Do you have a dream collaboration, like somebody that you would love to work with, an artist or?
Let me see. Nah, not really. I ran across a lot of artists, like big, small, overseas. It's just like I can't sit and choose one artist I want to work with, like, cause everything got its ups and downs. Everything look good on social media, but when you get around that person, it's just like a whole different vibe. It's like somebody you probably don't even want to be around.
Was your name always DJ Skinny, or did you go by anything else? Other
It's
name?
always been DJ Skinny since I've been 11. I broke my hip in 2018. That's when I gained weight, but I was skinny. I can't change my name. It's everywhere now. Like business cards everywhere. So Me changing that name is not happening.
So, can you talk us through your approach to creating a seamless mix? What techniques do you use?
When you say that, what you mean, like radio mixes
Like when
or
you're mixing, like for like an artist performance, like the transitions for the songs, like how do you
that's
do that?
honestly that's all off the top. It depends on the energy of that crowd. So like with this tour, different cities you gotta have an all black crowd. Then you have a white and black crowd. So you gotta really watch what you say because anything you say, you got thousands of people looking at you. So it's like it just like it's really off the flow. Nothing is pre. Some stuff is preset, but it's like stuff you don't have to worry about saying. But most of the time, it's off the dome. Like yeah. So that's how I'm feeling at that time. Really, I might be drunk, might be sober. Never know. 90% of concerts, I'm lit.
So as a DJ, I know you are low key the hype man too. So how do you make sure you have the crowd's engagement and everything?
It's just like over time you pick up different techniques, and then you know what you want to play next. So it's just like you know what you need to say to build that crowd up for the next song. So that's when that next song dropped in. Boom, like everybody like you know.
So you do. So I know you do more than just like concerts and stuff like that. So I had a request from audience, especially if they don't align with your planned set.
I now you got me finna tell my secret out here. Anybody ever ask for a song? I say yeah off the rip. I shake my head. Sometimes I don't even hear what they actually ask for. Sometimes I do, but it's just like it get to a point where people ask for a song that they don't know what's going on right now. So it could be 12 o'clock and you sitting here in the middle of Finito and they ask for Sierra and I. Like, why would I play that right now? Like, it's just common sense ain't common with everybody. So it's just like now I just be like when they ask for a song, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna play her next. I'm not even thinking about the actual song. That song. So it's just like I just be smooth with it. You can't main mug everybody. You can't go off on everybody in this industry. You just gotta sit back cool and relax. At the end of the day, you controlling the music. You controlling what's being played. So
You just gave away your secret.
I
Now,
gave it
yeah,
away.
by DJ, I be like, can you play the song? They be like, yeah, I
I'm gonna
got you.
say yeah every time. You ain't gonna hear that song until I'm ready to play it. Unless it go with the tempo. If it go with the tempo, I'm gonna play it right there.
So people as audience, y'all gotta read the crowd too. Y'all come and suggest.
Thank you. Say it loud. As a matter of fact, pin it in the comments. Read the crowd before you make a request.
Can you describe the feeling you get when you're in the zone and the crowd is vibing with your music, or how you mix and how you did your magic?
It's just really like it's just like the crowd going. You getting a good vibe, especially if you've been drinking. Like if the more I drink, the more lit that crowd gonna be. Because it's like honestly, for some reason, I think of older songs or different songs at that moment. Like I wasn't thinking, I'm like, dang, this sound good with this. Ooh, then you just keep going, but you really thinking of the next song and how you gonna bring in the next song.
What's your favorite venue that you performed at, and what made it so special, or what makes it special for you?
Um, let me see. Favorite venue. I probably say State Farm Arena. It's just like it's a different vibe because like it's legendary. It's like what artists haven't performed at State Farm Arena? That's in Atlanta. Other than that, no, honestly, they feel the same. So it's just don't like nothing. They're like different tours, like smaller artists like Boss Man D-Lo. We gonna hit every house of blues that's been made. So it's one in Houston, one in Dallas, New Orleans. You're gonna hit all the house of blues, and they all 85%, 95% look alike. Have I ever had any restrictions on hooking up? Nah. I really haven't had no issues ever hooking up with anything. So it's just like restrictions, no, because it's like on my contract and my writer, they know what needs to be there. So it's just like I'm just plugging in and going. Well, contracts, a tour is going to be the same thing, same setup every show. So,
I know Chicago's home, but is it a favorite place, like a diff outside of Chicago that you like to?
Houston, Houston. it's gonna be Houston. I'm looking to buy a house in Houston within the next 2-3 months. But I'm still gonna live here. I'm gonna have that on Airbnb and just move back and forth because I get booked to Houston once a month, like a set of stone once a month. So it's just like that's a second home for me. I got family there, so it's just like Houston is a second home for me.
What makes Houston so special?
It's Houston. You already know. You see the videos. You know what's going on in Houston. It's party. It's just like it's a different type of vibe. It's just like I could play. It's crazy because somebody just asked me that this week. Like, why do I like these and others? It's like other cities you could play real music. Like you could go back into the early '90s, late '90s, play those type of songs, and the crowd's still going. Like Chicago, you gotta play juke. It's just like they know what they want to hear. They don't want to hear that outside. Like you could get away with it if you know how to control a crowd. You could get away with like playing Travis Sport and stuff like that. But in Houston, I could do early 2000s and the party's still going like I'm playing Finito. So it's just like it's a different vibe in these other cities. Like I got a residence in Tampa now too, so it's like you play real music, everybody having fun. You could do a 30-minute sing along, party still going, people still coming in, people still buying bottles. It's just like Chicago was just set in stone. It's like something need to change, but it's like we don't know how to break it. Somebody know how to do it. It's just I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they waiting on. I should say, but I'm just doing what they pay me to do.
So do you have a cancellation policy? Somebody just
So with private events and weddings, school events, yeah, clubs you can't do nothing about that. It's just like if that club gets shut down tomorrow, and you supposed to be there. I mean, you shut down today, you supposed to be there tomorrow. It's like nothing you can do. Like who you gonna say something to? Weddings is just 2 months. So if y'all decide you're not getting married within those 2 months, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all, you can reschedule, but you can't get the deposit back. Um, Private events, you cancel the day before, it's over with.
so it's no like money that they pay or like
Yeah, so you pay a deposit. So 9 times out of 10, I just do half deposit when you book me. Like I need half it in order for me to put it on my calendar. Um, I give you 72 hours to make your mind up if you want to postpone it or something like that. Cause like say like clubs, they call me in the morning, or can you do such and such like this? And I say yeah, but if I wait till the day of and this person cancel, now I'm out of the event and now I'm at the crib looking, a little off. So it's just like you have to make it make sense for both of us. Give me time to prepare if you want to cancel. Other than that, you just if you try to cancel within 72 hours, I'm not even gonna let you reschedule that night. It's over with.
so what's your rate then? Like how much does you charge?
I can't put that on this live, man. I can't put that on this live. It's off of relationships. It's different. It's different price for everybody, honestly. So like, I rock with you 150 hours, something like that. But like, people I don't know, it's gonna be around 250, 300 an hour.
Okay. All right. So you guys heard that.
Don't write it down, cause I might give you something different. You never know what I'm doing this week. It might go up to 500 an hour. Just tell them the D. Yeah, thank you. See, she know.
Are you a fan of smash ups?
Smash ups, yes. I am. It's cool. I mean, it's just wordplay. So when I'm DJing, I'm thinking of words. Like right now, I could do a song. What's BK outside? Bitch, I'm outside tonight. And then now you got Lotto song. I'm back outside. So it's just like different wordplays like that catch people attention. So they like, dang, they both talking about we outside. So it's just like, yeah. So man, that's it. But it's off the dome. I don't sit and think like I just thought of that off the rip. Now I'm about to go in this pool party and play that, honestly. So this is like it be 99% of my DJing is off the dome, like off that time. So
Would you say that your DJing has evolved since you started? And if it has, like, can you kind of describe where you saw it change at?
so being in my first club was Promontory. I was 16. They brought me up to I don't know if you've been there, but they brought me up the back elevator because I was 16, obviously. So it was on a silent party for Shannon Urban Face. Um, So been doing clubs here, there, and then like 2019, Bobby Valentino. R&B singer. His manager reached out to me, asked me to do a tour with him. It was like only like a 6 city tour, so did those, and it's like started meeting different people. Lloyd was on that tour too. So after that, Lloyd reached out to me. It's just like I did a lot of shows. Like to this day, like I have to go to Vegas Thursday to Lloyd. Um, it's just like it's just a word of mouth. Really, that's all it is. And then 2019, I think I did. That was only two tours. I think in 2019, 2020 was the Future tour. Uh, then Millennium, of course. So it's just I didn't branched off a lot. But basically, 2019 through 21, it's just like it's been shooting, like taking 10 steps up each year. So it's like I still got two tours I got to announce probably sometime this week. And no, I'm not saying it on here because I know you was asking it next. I can't say it yet. You gotta wait because we both announcing it the same day.
Oh, okay, okay. So guys, look out for that. That's something you can look out for.
Yeah, it's probably going to be probably Wednesday. So,
Okay. So how do you deal with technical difficulty? Ugh, I'm sorry, technical difficulties during a performance?
well, I prepare. So like, I take my computer into Apple every month. So I want y'all to look, plug it in, do whatever y'all gotta do. Make sure nothing's wrong with it. But it's like you basically taking care of your computer. So like, that's the main thing for me. It's my computer. Any other equipment, I probably have two of them or multiple of them. So it's like my computer do monthly checkups, make sure nothing wrong with the battery, nothing wrong with the screen or anything like that. And you just take care of it. Turn it off every night. Back up everything. You got to back up your music. Without backing up your music, you'll be happy feel. But yeah, just basically take care of everything. Treat it like it's your last one. So definitely backups for backups. I probably have 6 hard drives with everything the same thing on it. So
I,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Go
nah,
ahead.
that's
Oh,
that's
so I like this question. That's my ask. Would you say you tell a story through your sets?
definitely 100%. I'm telling you what. Starting off, we building it up and let you get your drinks, stuff like that. But we definitely getting to a point. I can't tell you what I'm thinking of at that time, but we getting to a point like it's almost there. Especially like when I'm closing out by 1:30. You gonna know what's going on. Promise you that.
Okay. So how do you stay current with new music and trends in the industry?
Uh, it's crazy. My niece, she is 15. She stay on TikTok. I don't be on TikTok like that, but she send me TikToks 10 times a day, and I'm just listening to the song. I'm really not paying attention to what they doing. I'm listening to the songs, and it's like, yeah, I gotta find that, play that. Obviously, if it's on TikTok and it's trending, that's gonna be the song that's trending and stuff like that. And then some artists, I get music from, they just send unreleased stuff, and they don't drop it till a year from now. So it's like, I heard this song while I was riding in the car. Now it's this song. Of course, I can play it now in clubs, but it's just really like staying on top of everything. And then YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, they'll let you know what's upcoming, what's trending, what's charting, how's it coming out. It's taking 7 steps up. It's going to keep moving. It's like 5 more steps up each time.
What advice would you give young people that want to go into your field? What advice would you give them?
Just like the artist, stay consistent, stand on your prices, uh, keep networking. You will never know too many people, and just in this industry, you just can't get cheap equipment. Hey, so it's just like the common sense stuff, like you know, nothing really else.
You talked about a little bit your first gig, but how did you get like your first few gigs? Like, how was that for you personally? Like experiencing that, especially at a young, like, what were you thinking? How were you feeling?
Uh, uh,
If you
it was a family event. It was definitely a family event. Um, remember like it was my mama. She was helping me. My pops. Yeah, they like selling the DJ. You know, people give opportunities like a Sweet 16 and stuff like that. Um, I couldn't even tell you outside of that, and then everything else, of course. Like, yeah, we heard you at this event. Do you do this? So it was times where I had probably two events a month, then four events a month. Yeah, it was certain days I got four events a day. So just like keep it evolving, like off word of mouth. Like this month 30 events today. I still got to do arrow tonight, stuff like that. So it's just like I couldn't even tell you. Like when I was 11, it's crazy. I just saw that picture from my very first. I'm trying to find it from my very first event. I was 11. I'm still listening. I'm trying to find this picture.
Oh no, I was gonna let you find it, but I was gonna ask who bought your first DJ. Was it a family member?
My mother. She bought my first turntables. Yeah, I was. Yeah, when I was 11, it was crazy. I didn't know what. It took me about 20 minutes to set it up because I didn't know what I was doing. It's basically like I wouldn't say I was just thrown in. I always had help, but it was never where I had to set up the equipment. So it was just like I was just so thirsty to start going. I still remember the day like it was yesterday.
So I saw that you're an official DJ for two artists. Am I correct?
It's really more. I just don't notice everything. Like I didn't update my bio. But here go the picture right here. I was 11.
Oh, okay.
So definitely like I work with a lot of artists. I just don't put it in my bio because it's like contracts and things like that. But like yeah, Mellow Bucks and Ruger is like the main two artists.
Can you share how you established those connections?
Uh, it's crazy. I met Mello. Uh, so it's a guy in this industry named Dano. Probably won't know him. He worked with a lot of artists, but I met Mello when I was doing a Gorilla tour date here, and Gorilla wanted to bring her out. She didn't have a I don't believe she had a contact. So she was basically at that time we was looking around for her number and stuff like that. So Dino was sitting right there, he was like, you can help me. I mean, he can help us. Like, so he was like, well, we made the contact, got from there, everything. So it's just like, there we met. And then she had a show that following week. And I don't remember how it came. I contacted her, like, I think I asked her, did she have somebody do the show or whatever? She like, no. So I went out there, did it. And ever since then, it's like our chemistry was just like 100% like off the rip. Like, even now, it's like, we know when something ain't right with each other. So it's just like it's different. It's like the chemistry is different. Ruger, I used to DJ for FBG Duck before he got killed. So I was always my grandmother stayed over there in the area, whatever. That's how I grew up around him. So I had the Duck Dad. Ruger had a few shows, a lot of shows. He had a whole tour. Then the GD Anthem came out, did that whole run with him. So it's like, so been working with him for some years now.
Okay. So is there a breakthrough moment or gig that boosts your career significantly?
No, it's just been. I honestly think it's just been coming over time. Like I really couldn't even sit and tell you like this when everything blew up after I did this. But it's like Kanye introduced me to a lot of people, and like being around Kanye, people remember. It's like I run into people all the time in these different cities. Like, yeah, I saw you. Well, yeah, this show, the Atlanta show, and stuff like that. It's just like I shake people's hands every day. I don't remember. Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Man? Now I'm trying to think of where did I meet this person, but it's just like I really don't even know.
So
You always on the ox. No, please. I hate those two words, road and trips. I hate road trips. I hate it. Please. And no, I don't ever be on the ox. I have my headphones on and I'm probably listening to, um, I'm big on R&B. So like 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to R&B. I hate this trap music. So I'm a big R&B person. So when we're playing, I'm listening to R&B stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not ever on the ox.
do you have a favorite R&B song currently?
I don't have a favorite song. It's just what type of mood I'm in. It's just like, you got the song, the laid back mood. So like something in my heart or for who you are by rest and stuff like that. It's just different. Whatever mood I'm in at that time. But anybody I know me rolling the comedy, they know I'm playing R&B. I don't care about nothing. I'm playing R&B.
So, what gifts have you turned down? I know you've got a lot of them. So, what's some ones that you turned down?
Um, let me see. Festivals I turned down. What's the Essence Fest this year? I had to. It's crazy because they reached out late and it didn't make sense. So they wanted to do an all-in price. I believe it was 2,500 for 3 events. I wasn't going to New Orleans for $2,500. And the flights. This was I want to say Wednesday. The flights for me to get to New Orleans was about $800. So now I'm out of 8 out of 25. I still got to get a rental car. That's probably another 150 with my discount. Still got a hotel. Now I'm about to leave. Probably $1,000. That's a waste of time. It just didn't make sense. Like I'm hearing it from different aspects. Like yeah, don't do it. But now it's set in stone for next year with a different price. So now we good for next year. That's one of the things I'm doing next year. I put it out there. So I am doing Essence Fest next year.
Okay.
We want to do cookouts and freakniks. I did a freaknik yesterday actually. Um, I do cookouts. So, it's just, as long as the price is right. It's like at a time it's like I don't even have time to be wasted. I'm tired right now. I'm supposed to be in this food party decent. I'm tired. But it's just like the price got to be right.
Is there any ones that you turned down that you wish you hadn't turned down?
Uh, that was one. Essence Fest is definitely one. That's big. I really couldn't tell you anything big else that I turned down. Yeah, really, it's really not too much that I turned down. These small events, of course, I turn those down every week, but nothing big like that I'm regretting like to this day. It's nothing like that.
Okay. How do you approach and adjust your performance to resonate with different crowds? Particularly with the youth, giving that, uh, yeah, how do you manage to
It's
deal
just
with
like I don't know. It's like at that. It's the moment. A lot of my stuff is off the moment. So like when I'm in school, it's probably 3 days a week. I'm dealing with kindergarten, pre-K, up to 8th grade, at least 3 times a week. So it's just like you, you gotta turn your club skinny off to your cut on your school skinny. It's two different. It's two different means, honestly. It's like instead of me saying slap your best friend on the ass, now you gotta jump. It's like it's telling them two different things. So it's just like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that, but it's just like it's definitely two different means. It's just like it's the energy. It's always gonna be the energy of the crowd, but it's just like it's different when you looking at kindergarten. It's just like one day one of these something, man. Let me knock on some wood because I want nothing. I want nothing to do with the kids. But yeah, it's different. I don't know.
so how do you, because like you're very versatile, so how do you keep yourself marketable so you can get all these different type of gigs, if that makes
Um,
sense?
it's just about how you present yourself, really. So it's just like me having a contract with Walgreens. I'm around corporate people all the time. So it's just like these different people that work for Walgreens and they corporate, they headquarters and stuff. They're going to always have their events, they private events and stuff like that. So it's like once a month, I'm getting a call from somebody that work for Walgreens. It's like, yeah, can you do such this event? And this year, I probably did at least 25 Hispanic events. Like I don't even know what they said right there in the comments, but I probably played the songs with their name, and I don't have a clue. But it's people that call me consistently for their Hispanic events. It's just like I just keep going with it.
So what is your negotiation process and how do you work with budgets? I know you said you could call me and you might get a different budget, but like when you're dealing with like labels and stuff, like what's your negotiation
It's
process?
just basically like where you want me, what city is, the time. frame you want me? I mean, like, it's just like expenses. If I gotta pay for my flight, sometimes they pay for the flight, hotel, ground transportation. But if they want me to research all of that, now I'm gonna incorporate all that into the price. So it's just like it's basically like, how do you want me? Like, but they pretty much know. So. Time frame, location is the main thing.
Okay. So what do you hope audiences take away from your work? Like when you're DJing, what's the message, or like what do you want people to feel
I
from?
want people to say when they get in their car and they sit in their car, like I want them to look like, damn, I haven't sat down since Skinny got on. I haven't stopped dancing since Skinny got on. Like my job, like when I'm pulling up to an event, when I'm setting up, my job is to make sure everybody have a good time at the end of the day. I don't care how you came in, what you got going on in your outside life. I want you to leave this party like, damn, I feel good. Like, let me look on Skinny Instagram to see where he gonna be next. I have people that flew in to different cities, and like you have after party, it's just like came to the after party because they had a good time at the concert or something like that. So that's my main thing. Make sure everybody have a good time.
And is there a mantra that you live by, like when it comes to your life and just your career?
I couldn't even tell you right now. It's just my main thing. My whole life has been be consistent. Like throughout college, I had to be consistent. I played college sports. I'm not just a DJ. I got a 4 year degree. So it's just like I don't know. It's just like you have to be consistent. Time management is the main thing. So
Where did you go?
I went to Iowa Western, then Oklahoma. Played baseball.
Baseball.
A
I,
lot of people don't know that. Yeah, see, I play baseball. Yes, yes, I know 100%. I play baseball. Still do.
you said, do you coach a team or do you just play?
So, yep.
So, as a DJ, your work is undoubtedly compelling. Given your profession, you must have encountered challenges. So, is there a particular challenge that you face, and how did that impact you? How did you overcome it? And how did it influence you?
Uh, it's been challenges like last year. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. I got robbed leaving out of a club. Uh, so lost everything, like my computer. I lost a lot that day at that time because I had a lot on me. But the money is outside. But at that point, it was my life or it was product, so I had to let it go. I had to. Um, so it was just like that following morning, I had 4 events that day. So matter of fact, I wanna say it was the Bud Billy Kid parade that next day or something like that. So it's just like I had to re up on everything. I had to go buy a new computer, put the music on there, and stuff like that. Um, yeah. So it was like one of them times like now I have to handle it legally. Like it was a situation where you know he came back to buy them. You know, more of the story that the same computer I lost, I have it back now. Cause just people don't think. Like my degree is in computer science, so I could do a lot with computers and stuff like that. So come on, you can have a computer. I'll hand you it, but it's an IP address on everything you own. So if you know what you're doing, yeah. Well, I got offered the job when I got my computer back. I got offered the job from somebody. I'm not even gonna say, but they was looking like, how the hell did you do this? But it's just like I know the goods and bads of coding, so it's just like
So, like, what's your overarching message for people? Like, you went through an unfortunate situation, but it still was like, I still got blessed. Like, it didn't stop my grind. Is that the message?
yeah, just don't let nothing stop you. 100%. Like I woke up and had to spend about $6,000 on re-upping on things for that day. So you got this time. So it's just like, man, don't ever give up. Don't let nothing hold you back.
Okay. So, for us to lighten the mood with all these questions that we have, we're gonna play a game.
All right.
We're gonna two truths and a lie.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go first. And
Oh man,
yeah.
you put me
So
on the gym.
my first one is I wore a neon color outfit to my first hip hop dance class. And my second one is I traveled to 19 states.
I'm trying to see. I'm supposed to tell you which one to lie.
Yes.
I hope it's that neon outfit. Okay. All
I
right. I had to make sure. All right.
ain't that bold. I'm bold. Not that bold.
All right. So let me see. Uh, I'm the only child, and I used to be skinny.
You're the only child.
Nah, that's a lie. Yeah, that's a lie.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say because I remember you saying because your name kind of gave the other one away.
Dang, you right. See, that's how you know I'm tired. You don't even work like that.
It's
Yeah.
we got it. We got another round. We got one more
All
round.
right. Come on, you making my brain
All
hurt.
right. So I have I have traveled to Paris and I've traveled to Niagara Falls.
They both like down the street. Paris is the lie.
No, I've been to Paris.
You
Niagara
see,
Falls.
and I kind of figured that Paris is boring though, so I just don't even like. I don't even like talking about it. It's boring. So you ever been to Niagara Falls?
No, no. Stop.
Go to New York and do that. Oh man, I think it's New York, Boston. Whatever. It's up there. I did it before, and it's cheap.
I went there for school.
So for
Mhm.
Paris, oh, you did travel
Yeah.
abroad in college. Okay, see, we couldn't do that playing baseball. All right, let me see. Let's see. We could talk about the. Mm, let's see. Let's see. Hey, you making me really think. I DJ'd in Korea. Uh, and I DJ for a major cruise line. Which one is a lie?
You DJ in Korea?
That was kind of easy, like, cause I ain't going to Korea for nothing.
I was thinking maybe because I was like, I never asked you if you traveled outside of the country for DJing. So now, since you said that, have you ever traveled outside of the country for DJing?
Yes, I DJ'd in Jamaica a couple times actually. Um, well, Cosmeo, Mexico. That was just like them flying me straight there. But I do DJ for Carnival Cruise Lines too, so uh, I'm out of the country a lot actually. Like my next three cruises is in September, back
Oh,
to back. So
that's not be a part of the crew, so I can get on.
hey, we get a major discount for family and friends. It's all it got its ups and downs. It's like they want me on the ship for 3 weeks at a time. So it's just like
Mm.
yeah. But in 1 week cruise, so you meet three sets of people. It was always come back, good connections, stuff like that. But like Carnival, they pay well. It's just like it's that time with homo sports.
Is Carnival the only one you work for, or if you work for
Yes,
other ones?
Carnival is the only cruise line I work for. Yeah,
So that's all I got for you today. But before we wrap up, is there anything exciting that you would like to share with our audience? Any upcoming projects or events we should keep out for?
I have a major album dropping with a big artist October 1st. I can't say the name yet, but when the cover art is done, this is like we're doing like different sequences of dropping it. So this is going to be like an unlocked character. Basically, you just gotta try to figure out what artist is this. But yeah, so we're doing an eight song album, EP type situation. But yes,
Okay, everybody, keep your eyes peeled for that. And so, for our viewers, where can we keep updated and follow you?
Right here on Instagram, DJ Skinny underscore Productions. Everything I post on Instagram, shoot straight over to Facebook. It's just like everything. That's like the main platforms right there. So my manager number is in my little contact tab. So you hit contact, reach out to my manager, any bookings, anything like that. Other than that, you have my number. Just either phone. You got either number. You can call.
And while we saying that, everybody please follow Ambitious Scent as well
Yes,
underscore.
definitely the best business in the game, man. They're big on pushing upcoming artists. I like that. Upcoming everyone, entrepreneurs, everything. So yes.
So we have came to the end of our time, but I wanted to ask if there's anything you would like to leave our audience with, because we do have a mixture of up and coming artists, DJs, and just music business up and coming. So any advice you'd like to leave them with before we end this live?
Uh, just reach out. You got any questions? Just reach out. We outside. I'm looking to help anybody. Anything you got a question about anything in this industry, just call me. If I can't get the answer, I'm gonna make a call that's gonna give me the answer. I'm gonna push it to you. If you want to come outside tonight, you in Chicago, I'm in Arrow. Right now, I gotta get back to this pool party.
Yeah. So I just want to thank you for joining us today. It was a
Sure, anytime, yeah, anytime.
please everybody follow him as well as us, and more more content from Ambition.
100%. Appreciate y'all for having me for sure.
Of course. And you said if you said people outside of Chicago, what you were saying?
If you're outside Chicago, I'll be in your city soon.
All right,
My next tour starts in about 14 days.
you heard it here, folks. You heard it here. But until next time, everybody, and good night.
I appreciate it.
All right, bye. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. It was a pleasure having you guys on. I hope everybody has a good rest of the night. This is Cheyenne signing off. Bye.